Were these kind of answers you were looking for?
No,
No,
not
that's
at
what
all.
I thought. Yes.
Not at all. I mean, I was expecting, for example, answers like, I don't know, like using specific tools that are already in place, like, I don't know, like the Facebook pages,
Okay.
Twitter, YouTube, I don't know, any kind of new media that's out there, or
Okay.
like the old-fashioned media, like for example the Observant, and really pushing for the Observant actually to be able to I don't know, to apply certain communication systems.
Well, I see.
Yes,
Yes?
So we only think that if the representatives that are being elected would communicate with students in the same way as we do the election time, I guess that most of the students would be informed. So
Yes.
the representatives must not lose the will to communicate with students around.
Okay.
And if you are elected and you get so self-concentrated, that's a problem, you know. So that means that your vote has made a mistake.
Okay. So now I'm going to Simon as a response,
Yes, yeah,
which he will fluently move into his challenge.
that's the idea. Yes, we are You Matter, just hello from us. It's really nice that you're all here, and I'm waiting for the millions sitting at home, and wish you all the best. And yeah, I think it's really a case, what I experienced myself, it's really like, I haven't seen it, like you said, like, you know, you came here and now you're sitting here and see like a lot of candidates. These are your representatives. That's like, why, you know, what are you doing? What is the idea? I don't know. I think I would have the same feeling if I wouldn't be involved. Honestly, I wouldn't. And I think there's like a bigger reason for it. I don't care about something I can influence. I don't care about something when I don't have my own impact. And that's what I see now with these postcards we did. We got responses back. What are you doing, guys? You know, what do you do? How can I help you? What is going on? And that's our basic idea. We want to put up what is on right now online, because we're a young generation. We can use the net and put them up, all the ideas, and let you vote the entire year. It's like in the moment we have once a year, we sit together, we have this nice thing going on here, but it's once a year and we annoy everyone. I think we should do it fluently the entire year, just give out the decisions which are made then, and ask you for it. Okay. That's the only thing I want. And I also want to get you involved easily, so you can just click a button and say, I want to help you, or I'm interested, keep me updated. It's like a platform we can develop. There already exists some like this. You can just implement it, for example, in Lium, and the entire year, there's something going on. You see a podcast on Facebook. Hey, there's now a decision going on. What do you think about? What do you want? Do you want free Dutch courses? Do you want a new sports facility? What do you want, guys? You know, that's easy to do. Now the link to us.
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. So,
Challenge.
to the challenge, You Matter. We see ourselves as a constant dynamic communication link between the students, organizations, and the University of Maastricht. This means that we don't just want to be there for the students once a year during elections. We want to directly fulfill the students' interests the entire year. We want to motivate students to voice and discuss their ideas. How do you, currently or in future, ensure that the students' role is represented in the decision-making process at university or the faculty council level?
Okay. Dope. How are you going to ensure that this is a continuous process?
The continuity we've been doing for a long time. But there are two parts of this question, as we already said. One side of the question is being good student representatives, making sure that you're represented at every faculty, because that's the only way that you can put the links between what one faculty wants and what the other faculty needs. If you say you want to stimulate inter-faculty mix and mingles, then you have to be present at every faculty to do that. On the other hand, you also have to make sure that students are informed. You have to make sure that students know what the issues are. And for us, in our opinion, that is not as easy as it might appear. And we work very hard to do that. We organize platform meetings in which we try to gather the input of students. Also, our student representatives in the University Council participated in the Meet Your Representatives initiative, saying, well, we provide the opportunity for students to come and meet their representatives. But when you look actually at how well these things are being used, the amount of students that actually attended these are relatively low. If you think that we have 16,000 students almost at this university, we're not filling football stadiums.
And then do you then think that you're doing something wrong, or?
Yeah.
We still haven't found the right solution.
Yeah. Now I'm going to ask the reaction, then you can react to all of them.
Okay.
The meeting strategy, that's what's wrong. Look at the whole here. It's debates for elections. How many students do we have that are not involved in party activities?
But what do you want to do then?
I would support really UMATA's initiative. Communicate in a way that is easy and to access the students. Do that through social networks. Try to work on it. Try to go and talk with students in person. That's the only simple thing. Because if you'll try to gather a hall, make a meeting, you certainly know how much time our students have. They're really busy. Most of them are having working places. They are trying to do as best as they can in their studies. And if you ask to give 1 hour, 2 hours in few months, yeah, it might not be their key priority. And that is clear. And the meeting culture is coming to the end all over, and you can see that. So seeing the reactions that UMATA gets through this simple system. It's a very simple system. It works.
Okay.
Yeah,
No.
I would say getting in contact with students is not about waiting for students to come to you as is being done now. With a workshop, you ask students to come to you. But I think as student representatives, you should actively go to students. You should go to them and ask them what their problems are, not simply wait for a postcard that they post to you. But you should go to the students, ask them, what are your problems? And we as Novum do that. We have the lectures, but we also go to different activities. As said, the WE Festival. I've been to many mix and mingle, personally I've mix and mingle activities. I've actively participated in student councils for both medicine and health sciences. You should actively address students, go to them, ask what their problems are, not wait for students to come to you.
Okay. So, Simon, so Doop says it's not easy. Yeah. We haven't found a solution, and they
say they try and do their best.
Yeah, they do their best.
Okay. Yeah, we are new. That has a reason behind, because we think we can do it better. That's easy. That's what I can say from my own perspective. Let's start with Doop. President of all faculties, congratulations. Hopefully, yeah, I think as well next year. Inform people. It's great that you do that. The thing is, I think maybe we can have a link to Novum. It's like what I said before. Why should I care if I don't have the feeling that I really can change? You know, if I make my vote now, it's like it was before Doop or Novum, and I think like what I heard a lot by students were like, we had a big differences on what they do and what can I do during the year, because they say me in the beginning of the year, okay, we have this great vision, we're international. The other ones say we're on education, that's everything what they want, but there's so many little decisions made the entire year, which range from a lot of topics about, okay, it's from the income to like tuition fees. There's so many topics here discussed, and I as a student have no idea what's going on. I like that you now started again to have on Facebook like a news stream, but it also was down for a time. So I think it's really, it's catastrophic that you don't know what's going on.
But what are you going to do?
Yeah, what I can definitely tell you what I'm going to do if I get elected. I get in, I sit there with my laptop, that's the first thing what I do. I write down like all the things which are done, post them online at the same time. I think that's also what you started. But what I do even more is they say, okay, now we have this question. Let's make a bad example. Should the tuition fees get increased to 8,000 euros? I would put it online, make a beginning like a Facebook poll and say, like, students, what do you think? Do you like this idea? Because then you get this and this, or do you don't like the idea? You should make it like a nice formulation, but I want to get your influence. And then I will do my decisions on this space.
But are you asking them with a background story why these things are happening?
Yeah, definitely. That's why we have this platform for, and it's easily done, guys. It's like, like you have in Germany, you already have this system. It's now start like the Pirates Party starts with these ideas. They came up with this idea. You want like direct involvement by the people. And that's quite easy. It's online, guys. I was like a bit confused when I saw that you're like, we are one age, guys. Like kind of the same age. Am I off?
against the problems.
Am I on again?
Yes.
Yes?
I'll try it.
Try.
Yeah?
Okay. I'll go further. I think it's, like we're one age, we're like an online generation, we should definitely use that. What he said, meeting guys, you had twice this event, and I think people told me 5 people were there. 5 people, from 15,000 you said 16,000, we're going in this direction, it's great. We should definitely think about what we did until now, and your long tradition, we should definitely think about what we want to do now. And this time, with our possibilities, and we want to help you for it, that's why we came up.
Okay. Keep your...
I'll keep it, yeah.
Because there's so many people at the mics now.
Yeah. Okay. First of all...
now, I think... Is it on?
It's not getting better, is it?
Yeah.
We're silenced.
Okay, if I shout...
Shout.
Yeah, okay. So
Yes.
First of all, the discussion you guys just had about communication, that makes me think of the issue with breaking Maas. Lately, we had a news channel which was actually dealing with student issues and which was a good way of informing students. And after 3 episodes, actually, the university decided we're going to cut it off. There was a last one, a 4th episode, which was financed by the students themselves. But once... now it's working, I think. Yeah, awesome. But once there was a way of actually actively talking to students, telling them about things, but the university decided, based on the numbers, but my personal experience is different, but based on the numbers, that it's not working and we shouldn't do this. Do you guys think that breaking Maas or something like this is a good format, and would you support this? And the second question I had was more towards Arnaldus, about the campus in the Baltics. I'm studying here. Why would I care about a campus in the Baltics? I mean, what does it bring for me? Why is it good for me to have a campus there? Would it maybe even cost for here? And how do you want to finance it?
Okay.
Can I answer the first question?
We're going to go to the... And please, we'll see whether we have time for that last question. To people.
I want to answer on the first question, breaking Maas. Well, we as Novum, we also actively participated in one of the breaking Maas episodes, so we definitely actively want the breaking Maas. We definitely think that it's something that Maastricht is lacking. As we are, as Arnold already said, and Simon as well, we are an internet generation, and via internet, that's a way of getting to students. But that's not the only way. Next to breaking Maas, next to Facebook, we should also actively communicate with students via person-to-person contacts. Just inform them, go to them, ask them to join faculty council meetings or university council meetings, because parts of them are open to public. We should address that as well. Just draw as many students into student representation as possible.